Welcome to our YouTube channel, where we delve into inspiring stories that resonate with timeless virtues. In today's video, we bring you a tale of unwavering courage, stoic wisdom, and the triumph of the human spirit. Join us as we journey into a distant land where a humble farmer named Marcus faced a fearsome dragon with nothing but a dagger and the principles of Stoicism. This story is a testament to the power of courage, resilience, and the enduring impact of Stoic philosophy. So let's dive into the Stoics' trial, a tale of courage. In a distant land, in a time long past, there lived a man named Marcus. He was not a king or a warrior, but a humble farmer who tilled the earth and tended to his livestock. Though his life was simple, Marcus was known throughout the village for his unwavering courage. Marcus was a follower of Stoicism, a philosophy that taught him to find tranquility in the face of adversity and to cultivate virtue as the highest good. He believed that courage was a fundamental virtue, and he strived to embody it in all aspects of his life. One fateful day, a great calamity befell the village. A monstrous dragon had descended upon their lands, wreaking havoc and spreading fear among the villagers. The dragon was a fearsome creature, with scales as hard as stone and a fiery breath that could turn trees to ashes. It demanded a hefty tribute from the people, and failure to comply meant the destruction of their homes and livelihoods. The villagers were terrified and began to offer their most precious possessions to appease the dragon. Gold, jewels, and livestock were all sacrificed, but it was not enough to satisfy the insatiable beast. The dragon's greed knew no bounds, and the villagers found themselves on the brink of ruin. Amidst the chaos and desperation, Marcus stood resolute. He believed that it was not enough to merely appease the dragon. He felt that the villagers needed to summon the courage to confront the beast and free themselves from its tyranny. He gathered the villagers and spoke of the Stoic virtues, particularly the importance of courage. Courage, he said, is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. We must find the strength within ourselves to face this challenge head-on, for it is only through courage that we can regain our freedom and restore our dignity. Many were inspired by Marcus's words, but fear still held them in its grip. The dragon was a formidable adversary, and the thought of confronting it sent shivers down their spines. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and darkness cloaked the village, Marcus decided to take matters into his own hands. He ventured into the forest where the dragon had made its lair. Armed only with his convictions and a small dagger, he walked alone into the unknown, guided by the principles of Stoicism. As he entered the dragon's territory, Marcus could feel the oppressive heat of the creature's breath and the ominous shadows that stretched across the forest. The fear was palpable, but he remembered the Stoic teachings that had shaped his life. He reminded himself that fear was a natural response, but it was his choice how he would react to it. The dragon soon emerged from the darkness, its enormous form casting an eerie glow in the moonlight. It regarded Marcus with a malevolent eye and bellowed, "Who dares to intrude upon my domain?" Marcus, his heart pounding, replied, "I am a humble farmer from the village, and I come in peace to negotiate with you. We wish to live without fear, and I believe we can find a better way than this cycle of tribute and destruction." The dragon laughed, a sound that rumbled like thunder. "Negotiate? What do you have to offer, little human, that could possibly interest me?" Marcus took a deep breath and with unwavering courage said, "I offer you the most valuable thing of all, freedom. If you release us from your demands, we will no longer disturb your slumber or your territory. You can live in peace, and we can rebuild our lives." The dragon considered Marcus's words for a moment. Its eyes flickered with a strange mix of curiosity and amusement. "Freedom," it hissed, "is indeed a precious thing, but why should I believe you, human? How do I know you won't turn against me the moment I release you?" Marcus, still gripping his dagger, said, "You don't have to believe me, but you do have to believe in the power of courage. By choosing to act with courage, I am willing to face whatever consequences may come. If you destroy me, you destroy a single man, but you cannot destroy the spirit of courage that has taken root in our village. It will continue to grow until the day someone else stands up to you. So, I implore you, consider the path of wisdom, not tyranny." The dragon's eyes narrowed, and it let out a low growl. It circled Marcus, its hot breath washing over him, testing his resolve. After what felt like an eternity, the dragon finally spoke. "You are a curious human indeed. I accept your proposal, but on one condition. You must promise to teach the people of your village about the importance of courage and wisdom. You must ensure that they never again cower in fear." Marcus nodded. "I promise with all my heart to teach my fellow villagers the virtues of courage and wisdom." The dragon let out a deep, rumbling sigh, and in that moment it transformed into a swirling cloud of mist and disappeared into the night. The threat that had haunted the village for so long was gone, and Marcus returned to his people victorious. He shared the story of his encounter with the dragon and the importance of courage and wisdom. His fellow villagers, inspired by his bravery, embraced the Stoic teachings and began to live by them. They understood that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it, and that wisdom lay in facing challenges with a rational and virtuous mindset. In time, the village flourished, not out of fear, but out of the courage to confront their challenges. They no longer lived in the shadow of the dragon, and they found strength in their newfound freedom. The tale of Marcus, the humble farmer, and the dragon became a legend, passed down through generations as a reminder of the power of courage and the Stoic virtues. And the village continued to thrive, guided by the wisdom that had set them free. In this Stoic story, we see how courage, grounded in Stoic principles, allowed Marcus to confront a seemingly insurmountable challenge and free his village from the tyranny of fear. His unwavering commitment to virtue and wisdom not only transformed his own life, but also inspired his community to embrace these values, leading to their ultimate prosperity. It serves as a reminder that courage, as defined by the Stoics, is a potent force capable of conquering even the most formidable of adversaries.